Okay, Nightmare Zone survivors, Fox returns to State of Decay for another episode. I've got a shout out for a channel this time, not just a viewer. The channel is Oh Hickabilly. If I remember, I will put a screenshot of his channel since the name is phonetic. It's Oh Hickabilly. And yeah, wanted a shout out, and yeah, sure. Like I said, some people want me to upload State of Decay every day, and to that I say, there are other channels that do State of Decay. I can't do. I mean, I could literally do it, but it just wouldn't be a good idea. Whenever I upload State of Decay every single day, all it does is everything bad. Like, people stop watching, and I get burned out. So it's bad for me, because I just get, like, doing the same thing all the time drives me nuts. It's bad for the channel because people stop watching. And apparently it's bad for the majority of you guys because, like I said, most people stop watching. Ever since I started doing an every other day uploading schedule, the views have been a lot better. I think it's just a better pace on the show. And I think that's because State of Decay's been around for 1.5 years or so. And I think people want to watch... they want to watch State of Decay too, but they don't necessarily want to watch it like every single day. So, if you need even more State of Decay content, the best thing to do would be to check out additional channels, because it's not a one-man job. Like, the whole community together needs to service State of Decay. So, in this episode, what I'm going to be doing is pest control, but of the human variety. This is going to be the episode where I go and start dealing with the human enclaves, because there's just so many of them. We need to cut down on their numbers, because one of the rules of the game is... what am I going to put on this guy? Let's just put this on the character. One of the rules of the game is that if there's too many enclaves, whether or not they're friendly, then the game gets, like, it hits its capacity and you can't get any more... You can't get more enclaves showing up and whatnot, so we need to reduce the total number of enclaves, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. That said, enclaves are pretty dangerous. They are up there. They are possibly the most dangerous thing in the game. I would say it's probably ferals, because even though ferals are, on a per-encounter basis, not as dangerous as humans, the thing about ferals is they're just way more common, so you're just far more likely to be slain by ferals. And that is why I would say ferals are probably the most dangerous, but on a single encounter basis, it is certainly going to be humans. Humans, because they get the headshots on you, they can kill you very, very easily. It's quite nasty what they can do. So we're going to have to go get rid of them. So to do that, we're going to need bloater cloud grenades, we're going to need zombait, we're going to need scent block. It's going to bring all of this, and I need to destroy the infestations as well, but let's just focus on one thing at a time. So we're just going to do... Yeah, that looks sufficient. That looks good enough. Let me also cure my infection level. Okay, so I waited out the night, like it was originally turning nighttime last episode, in order to do this in the daytime. You can see it's just now becoming day. So let's talk about the gear you're going to want to kill humans. Oh, lagging a bit. So, you're going to want this combination of 3 things right here. This is kind of at the basic level. You're going to want the scent block, zombait, and bloater cloud grenades. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the Timberwolf in case I do want to shoot them. Not necessary, but I am going to bring the 50 caliber weapon just because it's very good at killing human enemies. That's also why I'm installing this right here, the heavy ammo press. But let's get started. Let's see here. We do need to refuel, so let's do that. Also need to add in a repair kit. We actually have a ton of these hostile humans, which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? I guess what you can do is kill them. Let's see if I have a repair kit already available. Yes, I do, so I don't need to stop the construction, or I don't have to stop them from adding in the mod. So first we're gonna go for the zombie punks. Now, you don't need every one of these. I would say the only thing you need at the minimum is the bloater cloud grenades, but I would recommend using all of them because you're just gonna be able to do the job a lot faster. So we're gonna drive up. First I wanna make sure they're there. The game isn't lying to me. Hey, everybody! Yep, I see him in there. How are you guys doing in there?
Now, unless you're trying to see some bullets.
Okay, so now I'm gonna activate the zone. The scent block is step 1. That way the zombies don't interfere with me. Step 2 is going to be, I'm gonna get out, and I'm going to throw a jar of zombie. Now I'm gonna get back in the car, and I'm gonna search for a good opportunity to get out and throw some of these bloater cloud grenades at them. Now this one is a bit dangerous, and that's because there's not a lot of solid walls. Oh man. Oh, that might have they might have gassed themselves there. That's a bloater cloud grenade, which means this might actually be a red Talon, a crazed red Talon group, which is actually a little worrisome. So this is one where I'm probably going to use the 50 cal because there's just not enough safe area for me to hide in. Now this is why you want the scent block. You want the scent block because okay, I think we got one of them. Let's check. No, he's still alive. It says population level is 3. Use the third-person ability to peek around the corners and whatnot. Now we got 2 juggernauts coming in, so I'm probably not going to waste any supplies. I'm going to let the juggernauts do them in. Yeah, there's another bloater cloud grenade. There's another one. So this is definitely a group that has a crazed red Talon soldier, because one of the items he could potentially have is a Echo S5 grenade launcher. Okay, so they just cleared him out. Now I want that grenade launcher, so I am gonna go over and that's him over there in the black. So let me just execute him real quick. And we're just gonna go over and loot him real fast. I said we're gonna... Oh my gosh, game. Just loot him, please. Give me that, and that's it. That's all I want. I just want the grenade launcher. I don't know why the screamer is still screaming, but he shouldn't be able to detect me. Anyways, moving on to the next hostile community, which is right over here. So that one went pretty well, especially for the fact that they easily could have just used that on me, and like I said, the bloater cloud grenades are extremely dangerous. They're very deadly. Let's see if they're home. The reason I check to see if they're home is sometimes the game, like, sometimes they're just not there. Like, they say there's a hostile community there, and then there's no community. Let's go ahead and get their attention with this to... So another reason we're doing this is because I don't want them shooting at me, because they could get me with a headshot. And if they get me with a headshot, well, that's not good. The other reason is because you kind of want to try to get them out of the house, and when the zombies attack their house, sometimes the AI just chooses to come outside. Okay, so we got a fence over here. That's good. I like fences. The reason I like fences is because I can throw over the fence. Like this. Threw a little too high there. There we go. I'm trying to throw a little high so that I don't accidentally clip the, I don't want to accidentally clip the fence itself and then, you know, kill myself again. That would be a most horrid mistake. Okay, I'm running out of scent blocks, so I'm going to... Okay, we're clear, though. That was the last one. I got the influence for it. So let's move over here, where we're going to resupply. Now, as you saw, in that case, I was able to directly get the bloater cloud grenades on them. Kills them very, very efficiently. And yes, they will kill you just as effectively, so very dangerous. Although my home base isn't that far away, I could save a little bit of supplies by... I won't do it. I won't be... I want to save time rather than save supplies. I was thinking about using infection therapy again, but who cares? Here is my headquarters, or my outpost right here. Get this guy off my vehicle, like so. And also we can drop off the gas launcher. Now, you may notice I don't loot the humans, mainly because typically it's a waste of time. They typically don't have something that I actually want.
That's not okay.
Okay, let's, I could have unlocked that manually, but not a big deal. Okay, let's put the gas launcher in. That is the Echo S5 gas launcher. Might be the screenshot getting the rare weapon. Let's go ahead and make some 50 cal ammo. Don't need too much, just one press of the ammo is going to be sufficient for our purposes. We are running out of fuel, and that's because I called for fuel and the game just didn't give me my fuel guy. Normally, if they don't give you the fuel guy, they refund you, but in this case, they did not refund me either. They were like, nope, we're gonna take your influence and we're not gonna give you your fuel guy, so that stank. Let's get more zombate. That's good. And this should be fine. Let me make a plague cure. And I'll carry the cure with me as well, just in case something silly happens. Okay, let's see. Where is the next group of grumpy people? We've got... these guys, I guess, are next. The hack jobs. Well, don't worry. I'm going to be giving them a good Yelp review so everyone knows how much of a hack job they really are. And then we got those guys down on the bottom, and that should be all of the hostile humans. Hopefully these guys will be a little easier. I mean, not that the other guys were too much trouble, but if we get one that has more cover, it's much more easy to get a grenade onto them and just get rid of them for good. Same thing. First, we'll see if they're actually there. 9 out of 10 times they're going to be there, but yeah, I see them in there. Yep. Okay, we got... oh, God. That's another crazed red Talon guy. I caught a glimpse of the weapon he was using, though. It looks like the SP5K, which is the other weapon they commonly use, so I'm not worried about getting gassed. What I am going to do, though, is get the zombate in next. You may wonder, where are these crazed red Talon guys coming from? They're generated by one of the mysterious quests. Okay, now we have the area baited.
If I keep getting exposed like this, I'm gonna get sick.
Now, where are they gonna try to hold out against the zombies is the question. So this one has a fence, but it's not a good fence. Yeah, that guy's using the, he's not using the gas launcher, that's the important part. Where am I going to... Now, what I can do is just get a little further away and try to plink away at them with the 50 cal. This is where the 50 cal comes in handy, when you just don't have a good throwing angle on them. Looks like they're going inside. This is a really, like, annoying house. Because it's on a hill, so it's kind of looking upwards, so it's got, like... I don't have any good angles on the building. These guys are just kind of wandering around like a bunch of jerks. And this over here, I kind of want to try getting out over here, but at the same time...
Fire in the hole!
Okay, I think that was a good throw. Right on the front door. Let's see how they're looking. Got 3 hostiles still. Oh, they survived. Interesting. I must have just barely grazed them. There we go. That one was right inside there. Okay, we got one of them. Looks like they moved in... Oh, wait, I think we got them all. Okay, we got them that time. So I could go in and see what the red Talon guy has. He's probably not going to have anything particularly good. Let's see. Yeah, there's way too many zombies. It's not worth my time. Let's move on to this target. I don't know if my scent block is going to last long enough for this one, so I may need to go make some more. Definitely tearing through our medicine supply doing this, but this is the fastest and most efficient way to get rid of these hostile humans. Or it's the safest way. It's the way that combines speed and safety. And this is probably the last primary lesson you guys need to know. I mean, you know, we fought the plague hearts, the ferals. These are basically all the things that are liable to kill you realistically. And getting these hostile humans is really the last step. If you're afraid to deal with these hostile humans, like if you don't feel comfortable, you could just change maps. That's another option. This is an interesting one. They're in this kind of bunker looking, or this little... I don't know what kind of building you would call this. Yeah, the scent block is wearing off. So I'm gonna go fall back and cure myself before I reapply. First I'll go full... Ugh, annoying. First I will... Is it not gonna let me? Okay. There we go. Now I'll cure myself. That way I have no leftover infection. I wish you could just skip this cutscene. Recruit Shelley has gained standing again. It seems like whenever we cure ourselves, she gains standing for some reason. Okay, I don't know where these guys are. Okay, there's one of them.
You know what I like about barrels? Nothing. I hate those cricket bastards.
Okay, we're gonna toss the bait in.
Next one's the last one.
Just gotta get it close enough to the house. Doesn't need to be perfect. This one looks like it could be annoying as well, unless we can get them to come outside. Lots of plague zombies here due to the proximity with the plague art. Not think that's a bad thing. That'll just make it easier to get them. Got a screamer coming in. I keep wanting to get out, but let's try and get through here. Now this area's got way too much junk in it to maneuver around effectively. Well, it does loop around, which is nice. I can't even get a lock on them. Okay, maybe I can get one through the window. I don't know if they were close enough for that one. So the problem with this building is that it goes so deep. It's really hard to actually get a grenade on them. Okay, based on where all the zombies are in the corner, they might be right there in the corner, so I might throw one and hope that the size of the bomb gets them. I'm gonna throw one right there. Nope, there's still a 3-man strong. We'll throw another bait in. Okay, one of them went down. We got 10 influence. Wait, no? Or they're in the process of transforming and it's just delayed. Yeah, they're down to 2. I feel like they're right there. I could be wrong, though. Okay, there's one of them. I think I got him. Okay, they're still attacking something there. There he is. Okay, we got him. Alright, so I believe we have cleared the area of hostile humans. We drive away and double check. And my scent block is worn off. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. We have cleaned the area of hostile humans. So we've got all those grumpy guys, got rid of them, and in the process we got the Echo S5 gas launcher, which is a fairly rare weapon. One of the... I mean, it's not, like, ridiculously rare, but it's... I mean, it's based on how fortunate you get on whether or not it appears. I mean, I guess you could say that about most weapons, but I have gone whole playthroughs without getting the Echo S5, so I would definitely say that it's sufficiently rare to be satisfied with obtaining it. As far as how effective of a weapon it is, it's okay. It needs very specific situations where it's useful, because it's basically a grenade launcher that's bloater clouds instead of regular grenades, and it shoots slower. That's one of the main deals. And two, the range at which you can fire the weapon is... It can be pretty far, so it can be kind of hard to actually nail targets with it. But there are times where it can be useful. For example, in that building, it would have been handy to have a more accurate long-range delivery system, so that would have been an example of where it actually would have come in handy. But for the most part, the thrown ones tend to be a bit more convenient to use. You could throw them faster. But nevertheless, it's still a very cool weapon. There's no doubt about that. Like, it's a very interesting... it's a very interesting weapon. Next episode, we're definitely going to have to look for some fuel and also start clearing out those infestations. Like, the next episode is basically going to be, like, just cleaning up on annoying things that are just like, get the heck away from me. That's really how I feel about these things. Like, hostile communities, just get away from me. Like, I don't have time for this crap. Now we can put all our stuff away. Ate up our medicine a little bit, but, you know, might as well use it for something. Let's see if we have any medicine to throw in. We do. Throwing up. Looks like somebody wants medicine. The settlers want medicine.
I'll be there
I guess we could deliver them medicine real fast. Yeah, I got a little bit of time.
You are a breath of fresh air.
Even though this character is tired, I don't foresee there being any problems. It's just going to be a quick milk run. And that'll give us our final allied enclave, so all 3 of those are done. I'll be able to log into my other profile and then clear them so that it doesn't drive some of you guys nuts, because I know them just sitting there bugs the crap out of... Not too many, but a few of you guys annoys some of you guys, so... Unless I forget, and that's also very realistic. I could easily forget.
Hi, come on in.
Hopefully I can turn this in
Well, howdy. Come on in.
before... There you go. Got it. I'm gonna hide. Because I do want to see what they have for sale now that they become an ally. There we go. I'm gonna hide since I don't want to use up my stamina. Really, he sees me. That's a weird nickname. I'm not sure I want to be known as Twinkle Toes. Oh yeah, so these guys are giving me parts and wits. That means I might not want to recruit these guys. Extra parts are nice. Okay, let's see. What are you selling?
I'm looking to trade.
All right.
I'll take that. And I'll take these. And I'll take that even.
That's heavy enough.
You don't have a skill, which actually makes you a candidate for recruition.
Hey, you're still alive?
You know medicine. Oh, wow.
Hey,
Okay, I am recruiting these guys.
¿Qué pasa, ese?
The guy who knows medicine, I want him.
¿Qué pasa, ese?
our community needs someone like you. Interested?
Okay, finally, we got a guy who knows medicine. Can I upgrade the... Yes, I can, so let's go ahead and do that. To the final level. And that means we're going to be able to finally get our influence going. I mean, we've already had a decent amount of influence, but now we'll be able to make it go even faster. And now that I've cleared out those hostile enclaves, I have a feeling it will allow me to make everything better. And we'll finally be able to actually meet the expectation of the Squellones Brewing Company, the ability to make a ton of influence from within the base itself. So that's pretty good. I mean, we did lose a pretty good bonus, you know, 25 parts probably, but I care more about getting this thing up and running. That's what I really want to do. So we got a lot done in this episode. I think we got, like 4 of the communities destroyed. We got, the skill that we needed. We got the medicine. That means the only other thing I need now is to replace Abigail the gardener. Which, yeah, I just need someone with an additional skill. But there, now you got to see how I like to deal with hostile humans. As you can see, pretty safe. You should still give hostile communities the respect they deserve. Like, all it takes is one shot to the head, and, you know, you lose like 99% of your health. It's, that's why I go out of my way to deal with them in this manner. It eats up a lot of resources, true. But on the other hand, as you saw, we dealt with them very quickly, and I would say pretty safely. At any rate, that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.